Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Right, I'm letting myself down on the glass. I normally have a clean glass all the time. Now I'll give it a quick rinse, but I'm normally a bit anal on the glasses. But once I've had about, well, when you've had a few beers, you kind of just think, oh, bollocks to it, I can't be arsed. So whatever beer's coming up is going in this glass that I used about half hour ago, and just give it a quick rinse. But yeah, we got another beer now. And it was one that's very kindly sent to me from Liam Goodliff, Deep in RC on YouTube, his channel is. I did pay for the beer, and I did pay for the postage, but it's still very good of him to pick some up and send them out to us. So the beer we are looking at is from Buxton Brewery that he sent us. And this is a can of their Citrus Maxima, and it's a grapefruit IPA. My mate Danny will love this. I might even send him a can just to annoy him. So yeah, it's a grapefruit IPA. It's coming in at 5.5% in a 440ml can. On the back it says, a delicious IPA bursting with citrus notes and from plentiful additions of grapefruit and citrus forward hops. Zesty, pithy and refreshing. This, I think, was around the £4.50, £4.80, yeah, about £4.50, £4.60 mark, I think. I think he picked it up from Buxton Brewery. Not exactly sure what is on the artwork, but I don't know. It looks kind of cool. So let's get it cracked open, get her into a glass. Hopefully it won't be too much of an issue, the glass. So yeah, let's get it cracked open and have a drink. Now at the moment I'm not uploading these instantly. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get a nice little backlog of videos. So if you're looking at my videos, think, has he still got that same top on or whatever? Is he still wearing that? Fucking, how many days did he have that on for? I'm just doing loads of beer reviews, really. I'm trying to build up a nice sort of... I'm trying to have a nice backlog of videos. So when I go away, if I don't decide to do shitloads and what have you, I can put some content out regular. So you've got something new to watch, if you really want it. So that's why I'm doing it, yeah. Anyway, there we go. Beer in a glass. Do a little swirl. It's a hazy sort of slightly green looking beer there on the camera. We've got a finger ahead, which is a little bit uninspiring, but I'm maybe going to put that down to the glass being wet and what have you, and not a perfectly clean glass. Like I say, I'm normally a bit anal with that, but yeah, grapefruit IPA. It's got that grapefruit kind of look about it, hasn't it, really? Almost in the colour. Slightly hazy, finger of white head. Can't see any bubbles going up. So let's dive in on the nose and see if we get a lot of grapefruit in there and citrus. Ooh. For me on the nose, it's got a real sort of bitter grapefruit aroma. Yeah, it's not something that I generally smell. It tends, a lot of the sort of things I find in a grapefruit IPA or whatever, they tend to be sort of like sweet grapefruit. This smells like quite a sharp grapefruit aroma, and that's about it. You're almost right, you don't really sort of get hops. I wouldn't say you get sort of any citrus notes. Zesty, pithy and refreshing. Yeah, maybe a bit of pithiness there, but I would say it's just a sharp grapefruit. So this could be one of them sort of IPAs that end up sort of making you pull a face like what a sour does to you. We're all in there, so let's dive in on Buxton Brewery's Citrus Maximus Grapefruit IPA. Cheers, cheers, Liam. Oh yeah. It's interesting actually. On the nose it had the sharpness of sort of grapefruit. And the grapefruit is there, but it's not the initial hit that you get. But again, let's do my usual stuff in the order that I do it. That's a lovely body, 5.5%. A really nice drinkable body, smooth and soft, and a lovely mouthfeel. And the carbonation in there, I mean, I've had a few beers lately where the bubbles are really small and they're really smooth. These almost feel like micro bubbles. Is that even a word? I don't know, but yeah, it makes it like, again, the sort of feel of sort of like pillowy soft, but maybe even softer than that. It's got a beautiful mouthfeel and lovely and soft. Yeah, now on the taste, as I drink a bit more, the first sort of mouthful, like I said, you sort of got a real sort of sharp grapefruit thing on the nose for me. When I first tasted it, it was more citrus then. You got more of a citrus sharpness, maybe a little bit pithy as well, as it says. And that is still there, but in the background, you sort of get that zingy grapefruit. It's not an overpowering taste. I'm still going to say generally the sort of flavour is a citrus note, but the grapefruit sharpness sort of tones down the citrus, and the grapefruit tends to be more in the background. It's not massively in your face, nor is it invisible, if you like. It's there to just at the right amount, really. Yeah, sort of like a citrus sharpness, but the grapefruit is there with that little sharpness, and it's actually really nice. It's more sort of sour tart, sort of sharp, if you like. Doesn't really end with a bitterness. 5.5%. You wouldn't really think it was 5.5% in all honesty, but I would say you sort of know it's that little bit bigger on ABV than say a sort of 4.5% beer. But that's really nice. It drinks like a dream. It's really refreshing. That little sharpness to this beer gives it a lovely gentle bite that quenches a thirst. This is the sort of beer I think on a nice sort of summer's day, I think you could cane the arse out of it, because it has that sharpness, that zestiness, that zippiness in the taste, if you like. I think that's a really nice beer. Now, I had a couple of beers from Buxton that Liam sent me. Now, they were sort of like one-off brews or sort of like special ones. I'm not sure about this. I'm guessing this is maybe one of their sort of one-off sort of or seasonal brews, if you like, rather than their core range. But some of the other ones I wasn't a massive fan of, to be honest. But this is certainly one that I do like, and I like it just because, again, it's just one of them that is an easy drinker. It's got some nice flavours, everything's sort of well balanced in it. And it's one you can drink without really sort of thinking about. It's just a really enjoyable beer. So for me, Buxton Brewery's Citrus Maxima Grapefruit IPA gets the thumbs up from me. I really like that. Is it worth the money? Well, is it worth the money? I mean, 4.50 cents or whatever. Would I buy it again? That's the main thing. Yeah, I'd drink that again. That is a top summer sort of drink to have in the garden when the sun's out, for definite. So yeah, if you see it, give it a go. If you like grapefruit, obviously, if you don't like grapefruit, don't give it a go. But if you do, for me, that's beautiful. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Once again, a big thank you to Liam Goodliff, Deep in RC on YouTube. He also posts on Rate My Beer on Facebook, so keep an eye out for him. I do plan on doing a live with him as well once I come back off holiday. I don't know what sort of day this one's going to go up on YouTube, pardon me, but I have arranged to do a live with him doing 3 of the German beers out of the Lidl box, so look out for that. shut up, Baz. Leave everyone to go. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.